Instagram wouldn't let me put my story on, or my phone on sideways view, so I'm just recording a video and then I'll just throw it on there this way. So just finished a arbitrage at Dollarama, and I ended up buying roughly about 30 different items, maybe a little bit more of that, between 30 and 40 different items at between $3 and $4 each. So let's say $3.50 and $4.50 each if you include taxes. So what does that translate to? Well, I spent $120, and but at 30 to 40 items, even at a minimum of $5 profit each, which will not be my minimum, because today I was looking for items that I could possibly make between $10 and $20 each. So that's what my bags are full of, is items I can make that. But there are a couple that I will only make $5 on. But let's just say a minimum of $5 profit times 30 units is $150 profit in the 30 minutes that I was in the store. And that's how I look at it. I look at it as a profit for the time spent in the store. So keep that in mind when you're shopping. Now, I had a couple questions. One question was, do you ever look at more expensive items? Yes, I do look at more expensive items. It just always depends on the store that I'm in. If I'm in a, you know, a bigger shopping store, like a grocery store, like a big chain grocery store, like a Walmart or a Superstore or something like that, I'm scanning more expensive items there. Maybe the item cost me $10, maybe it cost me $20. What I'm looking for mainly is for clearance, blowouts, or items that are on super sales. Like, really, a traditional sale isn't good enough. It has to be a clearance or a blowout of some sort for it to really make sense to make that buy. So, you know, for example, I was in a place called Staples. Staples sells office supplies, amongst other things, but their primary bread and butter is office supplies, computers, anything, you know, business or office related. They had some Canon printers that when I scanned them, they scan really well, ranking of 7,000, and they sell for $159 on Amazon. And they were blowing them out. They had 2 boxes left, and they were blowing them out for $59 each. So even if I buy them for $59 each, I can turn around and sell them for $159. So that's $100 profit. Amazon wants $35. So there's still $65 to be made on that buy per unit. The only risk is how long will it take to sell. A 7,000 rank in office supplies probably is going to sell within the month. It's probably a worthwhile investment. Did I buy the products? No, I did not. I chose to walk, but I'm telling you the story today because it's still on the back of my mind. Should I go back, see if they're there, make the buy? You know, it all depends. And, you know, it all depends on what kind of capital you have, what else you would rather spend the money on. Would you rather invest it on a bunch of smaller items? So I decided, you know, I'm gonna go and get a bunch of smaller items with the cash flow and tie it up that way, because there are certain items out there right now that are selling extremely well for me. I am not in the printer business yet. I recently did another buy from Staples for $30 each. Same scenario, they were listing at about $100 each, so there would have been a $70 profit minus $25 for Amazon, so I was still made $45 profit. I bought those, that was a month ago. They still have not moved, and the ranking was one of the best all-time rankings I've ever had at on a scan at a 300 ranking in the electronic Bluetooth area. It's actually what it is it's a Bluetooth record player. So extremely niche for sure. That, you know, Bluetooth record player, like very modern style in a briefcase, high ranking, black, so not an obscure look, but just haven't sold them yet. So I'm just waiting on those to see if they'll sell, and hopefully they do, or I'll have to lower the price and clear those out. So how I look at it is just scan in every store you go into, even if it's a tire store. Scan in the tire store, because you may come across products that are ranked really low, 10,000 or less, that have really good margin, no other FBA sellers, and you can make a good return on your investment on those buys. I just love dollar stores because this particular dollar store does a lot of brand name products that are not their private label and aren't engraved with their private label price tag. And I can find some gems in some of these stores that don't have a high volume of other FBA sellers on the product. So that was the arbitrage for this morning. I will jump back live maybe later on tonight, so make sure you jump onto my Instagram, check me out, and let me know if you have any questions, and I will do my best to answer those. All right, talk to you later. Respect.